Is your entire body always feeling like it's in a complete wreck when you're performing push-ups because you're in so much pain? Well, let me ease your frustration right now, because now I'm going to tell you why push-ups are hurting you and how to overcome these issues so you can get off the pain train and on board the Gains Train Express. Crew members, welcome back to the channel. How you doing, my friends? It's good to see you as always. If you're watching this video though and you aren't a fellow crew member of the Gains Train Express, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so that you can join the movement and build the lean muscle you desire through bodyweight training and calisthenics. So today I'm going to cover three main areas in which most people tend to, suffer with push-ups when it comes to incurring pain and discomfort. And so one of the main ones is the wrists. The other one is the shoulders and also the pecs. And then lastly, the back, particularly the lower back. And as I've experienced all of these issues in the past, make sure to watch the full video because I'm going to take all the guesswork out for you. So number one, with the wrist, the number one contributor to wrist pain during push-ups is simply because of a lack of mobility in the wrist themselves, because as bodyweight athletes doing calisthenics, a lot of the upper body stuff we do puts a lot of stress and strain on the wrists. So therefore we need to warm them up adequately for optimal performance and injury prevention and minimization. And in fact, I've actually gone through a full wrist warm-up routine you can do over at my Instagram, so let's give part of that video a watch now. Alright, so first of all, we are going to extend our arms out straight in a pronated position, and we are going to perform finger pulses. We're going to do 10 here. Really squeeze as you come out. Then once we're done in a pronated position, we are going to supinate the shoulders and perform finger pulses like this in order to condition the flexor muscles. Feel that real nice deep contraction in those forearms. And once we've done 10, we then flick the wrists up and do the exact same whilst keeping those elbows straight, my friend. Right, by now your forearm should be on bloody fire right now, but last of all, we're going to do the exact same but with our elbows bent. And once we've done 10, I'm going to flick the wrists up and then do another 10. Really squeeze up and down, and your forearms are really going to be feeling this. And by the way, that's at JG_calisthenics, just for the record, if you want more valuable, solid quality content. Alright, so when it comes to shoulder pain with push-ups, obviously the standard one, which I'm sure you're aware of, is flaring of the elbows. And as I'm sure you can feel, I honestly don't really want to demonstrate this much because it seriously hurts when actually doing this. It puts your anterior deltoid under a lot of unwanted stress and can seriously damage your rotator cuff long term if you don't correct this. And so to solve this though, we want to make sure that we fully protract and depress the scapula when performing our push-ups, particularly before we actually start our push-up. And this helps by pressing down away from the ground as hard as you can. In addition, it also helps to slightly externally rotate the shoulders, as this will improve the efficiency of your push-ups, as your shoulder joint is going to be practically locked in its socket because it's far less prone to flaring out. But as well as this, however, pain in the front delt and also a bit of the pec minor can also be due to improper back and shoulder activation, which can therefore lead to the shoulders rounding forward, which isn't what we want. Again, this particularly comes because people perform push-ups with their scapula retracted and elevated, with their shoulders shrugging inwards towards their ears. So when you do the opposite, retract and depress the scapula, this will certainly help that, as I've already mentioned about a minute ago. But ironically enough, discomfort or unwanted tension in the front of the shoulder is likely due to a lack of tension in the back of the shoulder and the rear deltoid. So to compensate, although it's going to sound pretty weird at first, you want to treat your push-up like you're actually doing pull-ups. As in, when you come down, you want to pull your elbows and your lats back and away from you in order to keep the scapula fully depressed. And just this simple cue, it's going to put a ton of stress away from the delt and the pec minor, while also increasing muscle stimulation in the pectorals themselves. So, less pain and more strength output. That's a recipe for gains, my friend. And so the last point I want to cover is the lower back. And so pain or achiness, stiffness in the lower back when performing push-ups will come down to arching of the lower back, aka anterior pelvic tilt, aka Donald Duck, eat your heart out. But alright, all jokes aside, this is something I seriously suffered with myself, particularly anterior pelvic tilt, and it wasn't really the most enjoyable things to fix. So let me try and correct it for you. So anterior pelvic tilt typically comes from weakness and improper activation in the glutes and the core. And so from here, we want to embrace our core tight as if we're about to get punched in the stomach, and then squeeze our glutes like, you know, we're trying to pinch a pound coin in between our butt cheeks. Again, it sounds stupid, I know, but it works. And from here, you'll notice that your back forms a nice, solid, sturdy plank position, in which is what we want to maintain throughout our push-up repetitions. And so by ensuring this part of the movement is in check, your lower back will be able to move with far more ease and comfort, hence reducing discomfort. And so after applying these tips, hopefully you actually no longer feel any pain or discomfort in your push-ups whatsoever. So if you've got zero pain, awesome. Good job, my friend. I'm very happy for that. However, if you're still incurring pain with your push-ups, it may be because you're trying to do too much too soon. So please take the step back that your body needs by reducing the intensity of the exercise, depending on what type of push-up you're doing. And if you still haven't got any luck, you know, just go and see a physio. Seriously, these are the guys that actually walk the walk and will actually solve your problems and relieve your pains and aches. And from my experience, every single penny you spend on them is more than worth it. And so that's it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below, you know, if you were previously experiencing pain in push-ups and now you feel no pain because of my tips and guidance. I'd love to hear that because it helps reassure me that I'm helping you reach your goals faster. And so that's enough for me today. Enjoy the rest of your day, my friend, and as always, stay beautiful.